4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now here's the toss play. He's got room to run. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab by the receiver. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Trying to find room. It's Sanders. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception, and now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Hilltoppers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Here we go on 4th down. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
The Hilltoppers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Breaking tackles and going. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. A solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Sanders. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Mid-game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. We'll give it to the running back. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Caught in the backfield. backfield. It's Sanders. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Across the 40. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He makes the stop, and it's a big play with 31.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Hilltoppers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Running back with the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. They'll feed the back again. They convert on third down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Hilltoppers line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for in that play call.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. Well, Kirk, Western Kentucky has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. The defense rise up for a big stop. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. 2nd down after that previous play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's called in way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks are going to keep this drive moving. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And that pass ball is incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Bought some time, now lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But hold on, there's a flag on the field. We'll see what this is about. The roughing the kicker penalty has given this offense a chance to punch it in. Let's see if they can take advantage. The back's got it. Hustles past the defender. They finally corral him at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run to the left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The pocket breaking down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back them up. That stings. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The completion sets up a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. He finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Hilltoppers have 1st and 10 here. Now they call a run. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The Hilltoppers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Hilltoppers are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Looks like he's going to run it. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds. An important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Gamecocks will bring their punt team on the field now. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Hilltoppers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Design quarterback run. Game moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Defense is coming after him. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Western Kentucky. That's how you finish a play. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks right, lets it fly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. But hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first.
Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. This offense cannot be stopped.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
He's got it inside the 15. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. QB to the tight end for a completion. Here he goes. Past the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's the handoff. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Hilltoppers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. He keeps it on the design run. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Turn starts inside the 15. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Tackle to the 35, good enough for a 1st down. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
On the move now. He's going to take off here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Stabbed out of the air with one hand. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Using his legs, it's Davis. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Hilltoppers will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Hilltoppers pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. They are pouring it on now. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
This is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver makes the grab. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. And the Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national,
looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Sanders. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Pitches to the back. First down, looking for more now. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running through the tackle. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, now what are you going to do here? You have enough confidence in your offense to punch it in from the 1? These are the kind of scenarios you practice over and over during the week. This head coach has got a big decision here to make.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Looking for 6. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Grab made by the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow.
He's in the clear. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play, the pick, and then that return. Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Coming up, second down and goal. Pass is incomplete. It was tipped near the goal line.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it third and goal from the 3. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Western Kentucky offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Western Kentucky has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback still with the football. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, South Carolina. Too much speed for the defense.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Western Kentucky, 38. South Carolina, 24.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Western Kentucky offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the right side. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down after that running play. Looks right for a quick completion. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. They continue to roll up the score. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. A completion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you...
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
And the completion made. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the...
And looking for a big play here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The The Gamecocks are looking to keep this drive going. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Now it's 2nd down here.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion or first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. He's running out of time here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a solid gain there, showing off the stiff arm. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Looking to throw again. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Finding some room at the 25. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the point after is right down the middle.
South Carolina, 27.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And they get the completion. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Carolina, 27.
And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Larson. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Gamecocks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Caught by the receiver. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.